A very good evening. I'm Aditi Lamba with this Tuesday South Asian News segment on Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. This month, we are dedicated to bringing you all prime South Asian highlights of Indian achievements and recognitions, celebrating the occasion of Indian independence on ITV Gold with stories of contributions, successes and honor. After an active weekend with many Indian festivities of Indian Independence Day taking place throughout the nation, we have tonight a lineup of some of the strongest displays of India and its people this season. So let's begin the episode taking a look at the headlines. Thousands of Indian Americans crowd Madison Avenue at the 38th Annual FIA India Day Parade in New York City. AAPI hosts press conference and media briefing at the Consulate General of India in New York. Indian American Cultural Society organizes flag hoisting ceremony in Islip, New Jersey. More details on the other side of the break. Stay with us on Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. We'll be right back. Welcome again, I'm Aditi Lamba and you're watching Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community, our daily news segment presenting top South Asian stories from all across. Beginning the show, we have tonight highlights from the much anticipated, one of the largest displays of Indian pride, the recently held 38th Annual FIA India Day Parade of 2018. Held in the heart of New York City at the Madison Avenue, the Federation of Indian Associations of Tri-State organized the FIA India Day Parade covering thousands of people of the Indian diaspora on the streets of Manhattan. The very popular parade comprised of many floats and representations of South Asian entities and organizations showcasing their joy and enthusiasm of India's independence and progress. Comprising of a total of 37 floats, 40 marching groups and 5 marching bands, the parade saw thousands dance to the beat of patriotic Bollywood songs as they waved the Indian tricolor from the 38th Street till the 26th Street on Madison Avenue. Attended by city and state officials along with the strongest Indian community leaders, the 38th FIA Annual India Day Parade featured Indian cinema superstars Kamal Haasan as the Grand Marshal, along with Shruti Haasan, Kailash Kher, cricket legend Sir Vivian Richards, Anupam Kher, and many more. Let's take a look at some highlights from the largest celebration of Indian patriotism and its great impact. Hello everyone, you're watching ITV Gold and I'm your host Aditi Lamba. We are here at the 38th Annual India Day Parade brought to you by Federation of Indian Associations known as FIA. Right now we're at the Grand Marshal float, which is getting set ready to get this parade getting started. This parade today features numerous amount of floats right behind us, around us. They will go across the streets of Manhattan today and showcase what it really means to be Indian. And today we celebrate the 72nd Independence Day of India on ITV and we celebrate what a true Indian American is. So stay with us as we bring you so much of love and patriotism from the streets of New York.
Although we are in mourning because of the demise of our Prime Minister, I think this is an occasion which he, from wherever he is, would appreciate the people of India because he was so important in the Indo-US relationship. He really turned the Indo-US relationship. So today I think we should dedicate this parade to the memory of our former Prime Minister, Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
Yeah, we all have to work hard for our country, India as well as America. We have to uplift the women of India and we have to support our women here for the progress. Happy Independence Day. to all our viewers. Jai Hind.
Dr. Sri Parekh, thank you so much for being with us again on ITV Gold. You know, this is the first time you're representing Parekh Worldwide Media and ITV Gold on review stand. You just came in the float with the Grand Marshal. How are you feeling? What do you have to say?
Feeling great, and it's a great parade, great turnout, and the weather is also good, nice and cool.
Any messages out on ITV Gold celebrating the Pride this year for India? Please give a message out to the viewers that we're doing that this year.
Well, ITV Gold now, it's the oldest South Asian TV channel, and we also have a sister channel in India called HW News Network. So please watch ITV, and you will be in India as well as in USA.
When you represent West Indies, when you're known as someone who really brought a relationship between West Indies and India as a nation, how does it feel for you?
Well, whenever you're representing your country, there's always a great feeling. And what I've got to say to the Indian community here in New York itself, I thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to spend this day with you. It's been a great day so far. I've had some great times in your part of the world, and to be here again and to see the adulation and just people having fun. I hope everything goes well, and at the end of it, that everything will be perfect.
Cricket has taken us such a religion in both the countries. Do you think this is a day that we can celebrate India's bond with everyone else, especially with West Indies?
Well, India, as you know, they're doing pretty well in England now. After losing the first 2 test matches, they've come back pretty well. And as you know, you're a cricket-loving nation, and I'm just happy to be part of that.
ऐसे moments तो जीने के लिए होते हैं. These moments are there to cherish. Actually, it's such a proud and such a overwhelming, like you can't explain easily that, you know, outside India, you are celebrating India's Independence Day amongst people, you know, who might not even have visited even once. And they are also cheering for you. They are also, you know, smiling and celebrating along with you. This is the sign of how you know, strong Indian culture and heritage is. How we love people and how we love humanity, how we spread the message of love. And that's what the identity India has. Basically, is this entire strength of India is based on this harmony, spiritual, you know, togetherness, and, you know, care for others.
How are you feeling? Such a successful parade.
Listen, I was really tired last night, but today's crowd, I did not feel anything today. Amazing crowd, amazing enthusiasm. I think Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam really working for us. And Kamal Hassan was amazingly nice. Besides, he was very sick. He wanted to come. We had a very high fever, but he came. He had supported well, and everybody else, you know, we had Kailash Kher, Shibani Kashyap, Shruti Hassan. They were amazing, you know. Vivian Richard, he was really amazing. And I'd like to thank all my committee. They worked day and night, and they supported me, and all the medias and my sponsors. I cannot thank enough. Jai Hind.
You know, when you look at serving the community, Srujalji, as a community leader, how important do you think this journey has been for you? How important do you think it is for the Indian community right now to come together and support an organization such as FIA?
So now we have second generation. We have to come up and light this torch and move with that. So I picked up this last 10 years ago. I had a vision, and she is right, dream come true. I could put my vision into the practice, and it really feels very well. And as float moving, I saw the people both sides of the street. I was crying, you know, I could not take that. It's an amazing feeling.
Everyone here, we're joined by none other than Pooja. Thank you so much for being with us, ITV Gold. And right now, it's such a great thing to have Dr. Parekh with us as well. How are you feeling right now? You've just literally addressed thousands of Indians in New York City.
I've been watching the parade for years because I'm from New York City. And it's a great time for us Indians in America. I'm such an advocate, and like I love where we're from. This is a great time for all of us to celebrate being South Asian. and all the best to all of us. Whether it's rain or shine, we always come out and support, and we're all one, just one country.
What are your hopes for Indian Americans?
Look, we're already making steps and boundaries than we are before. Thank God to our parents for giving us such love and support, and it's time for us to step up to the next plate.
Very happy, very proud to see so many Indian faces with so many Indian flags in their hands and such a warm, beautiful smile. I wish them great luck, and I wish my country happy Independence Day. Jai Hind, Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Continuing our presentations of Indian Independence Day and commemorations, let's now take a look at New Jersey, where Indians came together to celebrate Indian independence and visibility all across at the flag hoisting ceremony organized by the Indo-American Cultural Society. Held at the First Presbyterian Church of Islam, the event honored the tradition of hoisting of the Indian flag amongst the Indian American community in New Jersey, featuring U.S. senators, mayor's office, local council, community leaders, and many influential personalities. The event also composed of a number of culture performances, presentations, and speech addresses. With New Jersey home to many Indians, the event surely brought together the community in a festive environment, rejoicing sentiments towards India as their motherland. Let's take a look at some highlights from the flag hoisting and the culture showcase.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's always a pleasure and honor to be here. And he says, I feel heat. And the reason I come every year is because the regular heat I can take, but heat from Peter I cannot really take. So trust me, I will be here. I also come because I learned from Peter how to control a room, and I haven't gotten it down yet. But the more I watch, the more I learn, and the more I know. So one day I will actually get it. But it's an honor and a privilege to be here. Congratulations on another great event, Indo-American Cultural Association. Congratulations on what you do. You know, I appreciate the Indian community. I am really kind of awed sometimes by the pride that you have in your homeland. And it's always important to remember your culture, your heritage, and keep it with you and make sure you pass it on to the next generation because it's ultra important. The contribution you make to Edison and really the entire state, as the Senator said, we acknowledge. And Edison, the county, the state, is a much better place due to the Indian community. So congratulations, happy Independence Day.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you very much.
I would just like to say स्वतंत्रता दिवस की बहुत शुभकामनाएं. Happy India's Independence Day to everyone. And I would also like to say, while this is we are celebrating the 72nd Independence Day, and it's a very joyous occasion, we must never forget the sacrifices of countless men and women who gave their lives for India's independence. And I'll just repeat a few lines from a very famous song sang by Lata Mangeshkar, कुछ याद उन्हें भी कर लो जो लौट के घर ना आए. Remember the soldiers who never returned home. Thank you.
I want to wish everybody a happy Independence Day, and I am thankful to every one of you for taking a time out and coming here and supporting us. Thank you very much, and I want to wish every viewer of ITV Gold for covering this event, and I want to congratulate Dr. Sudhir Parikh for his new venture to help our Indian American community. All the best. Thank you.
It's an Independence Day celebration and a flag hoisting ceremony. They've been having this now for 18 years. This is my 18th year to be here. It's a wonderful occasion, just as we celebrate July 4th. This is so significant in Indian history. So again, I want to thank all the members of the Indian community for everything they've done to contribute to our state and our nation. And it's a wonderful occasion, so happy Independence Day.
Name and what do you want to say? Come on.
My name is Roger Chug. I want to congratulate and wish happy Independence Day to all ITV viewers on India's Independence Day.
It's a great day. Had a lot of fun. Come here every year. Really important today. It's celebrating the 72nd Independence Day of India. Congratulations on that, and thank you for all you do for the Edison community.
Time for a short break. Stay with us on Vision of Asia. We'll be right back. Welcome again. You are tuned into Vision of Asia, bringing you prime South Asian highlights from all across. In New York, AAPI, the American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin, recently held a press conference and a media briefing at the Indian Consulate premises. Invited by AAPI's president, Dr. Naresh Parikh, the press conference kicked off AAPI's new year with President Dr. Naresh Parikh and his new board and committee introducing updates and plans for the year 2018 till 2019. With that, the event gathered prominent members from the association, dignitaries and other affiliates with great enthusiasm and agenda for AAPI's new year. Consul General Sandeep Chakravarti commended AAPI's effort for mobilizing doctors to serve for the greater good. Let's take a look at some highlights.
talking to Gautam Samadar, and we were talking to the media as well. But there was one point they asked me, why do you like AAPI so much? What is the relationship between AAPI and India? So I was telling them that AAPI not only brings together physicians in the United States, but AAPI has such a deep connect with India. I think that that is what brings value to the relationship between the Consulate and AAPI. But before I go ahead, I would first like to congratulate Dr. Naresh Parikh for becoming the president of this very important organization in the United States. And we have a lot of friends of AAPI here. We have Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parikh, we have Dr. Bayani, we have Dr. Jagdish Gupta, Krishna Kumarji, Dr. Lodha, I think Dr. Shashi Shah. These non-profit organizations, they range from organizations such as AAPI to, let's say, Akshay Patra, who does food, to Pratham, who does education, to Children's Hope, who do again education, or some other groups of doctors. So we have brought them together, and we are having a first meeting on 21st of August to see how we can work together.
So dear friends, as I stand as a president of an AAPI, it took me 20 years to come to this level. I serve each and every committee in AAPI, and there are 15 committees. Some as a chair, some as a co-chair, some as a committee members. And every one of my friends are here when I serve. Dr. Ajay Lodha knows me very well, Dr. Gupta, Dr. Kishan Agarwal, Sudhir Parikh Bhai Sahab, Raj Bayan is a good energy for me. Himanshu Pandya, everybody we work together. So first thing in India, we have partnered with the government of India in TB Free India. So in the month of March, we took USAID members from USA and India, Delhi, and we signed an MOU in which USAID and India government signed a MOU for $9 million. Dr. Manoj Jain and Dr. Thakur Patel are our key leaders from AAPI coordinating that effort. So far, 4 cities has been spoken for. One of them is Rajkot, which is my birthplace, along with Indo, Varanasi and other things. So we echo our sentiment to make India TB free by 2025. We have talked to Quest Laboratory. They are going to bring a lab technology called quantum for gold test, by which we diagnose TB in an earlier stage or latent tuberculosis. Coronary atherosclerosis project is very dear to me. I'm a cardiologist. We have a CT scanner in our offices. We do complementary coronary atherosclerosis CT scan in our office for all our Southeast Asian patients who are above the age of 60, or if they have diabetes above the age of 50, male, female alike. So by the end of this December, we'll have a data of close to 250 patients. We'll know that our research.
I have been associated with the AAPI since its inception and continue to remain a great advocate of AAPI. I'm very proud of this organization, which began by fighting for right of foreign trained doctors, physicians and discrimination. We boast of changes we brought about and our connection to high places and even our charitable work. But now we are in another era. We cannot rest on our achievements. We must recommit ourselves to vision spelled out by AAPI on their website. It says, advance the America creed of one nation under God, individual with the liberty and justice for all. Let us put that creed in the forefront of all we do. We need to raise our struggle for equal opportunity in healthcare to the national level here in America and India. Members of AAPI may hold different view about the national healthcare system, but they may belong to different political party. But there is no doubt that we can present a united front for affordable healthcare to lot of needy people in USA as well as in India. And as you know, only last week, on 15th of August, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced a Obama equivalent of Obama healthcare plan which is going to be the largest in the world, which will cover 500 million lives in India. And as a AAPI of organization of the so many experience, we should support our Prime Minister's initiative. And I'm sure we will, under the leadership of Naresh Parikh. We can do more so that our younger generation can be proud of AAPI even more. We cannot only sit in the whole of the big hospitals in the cities and rich area of America. We cannot only hope now with the influence of people who we think they can bring the change. Our children are quoting the word of Gandhiji all the time to us, and they are saying that we must do what we wish for. So we need to learn from them and re-examine how much we are doing for the poor in our adopted country. We must keep going back to the inner cities and rural areas where we started our residency. We need to connect it with the needs of the poor in America. And Naresh, my dear friend, you can always count on my TV channel, my publishing house, to promote AAPI as I did for the last several years. And I would like to again offer you that this TV channel and this newspaper is your platform. Please use it at the maximum advantage of the AAPI.
It is such a proud moment for us that my elder brother, Dr. Sudhir Parikh, is here with a famous politician from India. That too from Uttar Pradesh, so-called Uttar Pradesh, Mr. Nandi. Would you like to address our audience, please, Mr. Nandi?
आज आया न्यूयॉर्क की धरती पर, ख़ास तौर पर बड़े भाई सुधीर जी को बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ, जिनकी वजह से मुझे यहाँ पर आने का मौका मिला, और आपको भी मैं बधाई देना चाहता हूँ। जिस तरह से आप सभी लोगों ने भारतवर्ष का नाम रोशन कर रखा है, भारतवर्ष के जो संस्कृति है उसको जीवित कर रखा है, इसके लिए मैं आपको, आपकी फेडरेशन को और सुधीर जी को बहुत बधाई देना चाहता हूँ।
वेलकम ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ आवर फिजिशियन एसोसिएशन। मंत्री जी, आप आए तो हमको बहुत अच्छा लगा, और कल हम मेरे साथ परेड में आएंगे तो आप देखेंगे कि हम इंडियन दो यहाँ आ गए हैं, फिर भी हमारे दिल में अभी भी इंडिया चल रहा है।
And this is all for tonight's segment of South Asian happenings. We would now like to send our prayers for the Indian state of Kerala and to the entire Malayali community on the devastations from the recent floods. The worst floods in the state in a century have claimed about 383 lives, razed tens of thousands of homes, and have washed away roads and bridges. Around 1.3 million people are sheltering in thousands of relief work camps. We would like to reach out to all Indian organizations and the Indian Malayali community for any coverage related to raising awareness and promoting any relief support. Do email us on events@ITV Gold or our Facebook handle @ITVGold. Again, our prayers go out to the entire state of Kerala. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is Vision of Asia and I am Aditi Lamba. Take care and be well.